Prepare to be gripped by the spine-chilling saga of Dilano van Hoff, a rising star whose final moments on the racetrack took an unexpected and horrifying turn. Born in 2004, Dilano's journey from a karting enthusiast to an international racing sensation was cut short in a tragic incident that unfolded at the Spa-Francorchamps circuit. Join us as we delve into the details of Dilano's unparalleled career, exploring the twists of fate that led him to the pinnacle of motorsport and the untimely end that shocked the racing community. The terrifying last minutes of Dilano van Hoff will unravel the events of that fateful day, raising crucial questions about racing safety and the decisions that led to this heartbreaking outcome. In this 150-second journey, we honor Dilano's memory and shed light on the complexities of the sport he loved, inviting you to witness the chilling reality that lies beyond the roaring engines and flashing lights of the racetrack. What was supposed to be yet another incredible chapter in his unbelievable journey took an unanticipated turn and claimed the life of racing sensation Dilano van Hoff. Come celebrate the life of this emerging talent with us as we explore the specifics of Delgado's last drive, exposing the horrific event that happened on the tracks and providing answers to the mysteries surrounding his premature passing. On July 26, 2004, in Dordrecht, Netherlands, Dilano Hoff was born. It was not a typical scenario for him to be introduced to the world of motorsport. He didn't discover go-karting at a birthday party or open a go-kart as a Christmas present, which sets his journey unique from the tales of ordinary racing drivers. Rather, he seized a chance that presented itself at the perfect time, and a turn of events thrust him into the public eye. He was watching his stepbrother compete in a karting race when it all started. Another driver at the event, the son of a friend of his father's, broke down in tears as he was nervous to begin the race. He got out of the kart because he didn't want to start. Then I turned to face my father and begged him to let me try. According to Dilano, I got into the kart and I drove the race. He felt the passion for the first time since that crucial occasion. At the tender age of 11, Dilano bravely and skillfully made his debut in the world of international karting. Joining the famous Super Karts USA Super Nationals was how he immediately became well known. He had an obvious talent and an obvious passion for racing from the beginning. He was nonetheless impressive in higher classes, as well as karts as he advanced through the ranks. Likened to the legendary Kimi Räikkönen, he always has the drive and focus necessary to compete at the highest level. He made his racing debut in the Formula 4 UAE Championship in 2021, and he later won the F4 Spanish Championship. By all accounts, Dilano was driven by an overwhelming desire to be the best driver in motorsport, according to friends, family, and competition. Because of his skill and commitment, Dylan was able to compete in the provincial Formula 3 series called Fresca in 2022. He began his second full season at Fraga in 2023 after coming back from a shoulder injury and finishing third in the Barcelona competition in 2022. Dilano was hoping to get even more points on the legendary Formula Regional European Championship by Alpine at Belgium's Spa-Francorchamps circuit, after having a respectable start to the season. He had already scored points at Imola and the Hungaroring on the weekend of July 1, 2023. But alas, fate had other ideas. A tragedy occurred on Saturday afternoon during the race as a torrential downpour fell. When the race started, it was at one of the fastest locations on the course, the top of Radiant, which marks the start of the Carmel Straight. In the tumultuous race, everything went wrong. Tim Hammett vaulted over the wall. In the midfield, there was a serious collision after that. The car Dilano was driving was sideways in the middle of the track after he struck a barrier. Delaney's vehicle was struck by Adam Fitzgerald, another motorist, and was torn in half. Dilano van der Hoff was brought to a neighboring hospital and, despite prompt medical intervention, was declared dead. 18-year-old Dilano passed away. The difficult circumstances of Dilano's Spa-Francorchamps circuit are well known. His collision was the first since Antoine Hubert in 2019 and the 49th driver's death at this track. At the same circuit, incidents over the years have also claimed the lives of 4 officials. How did it happen? It was possible to prevent the situation that resulted in Milano's death. Safety cars were only brought out after minor mishaps, and visibility was extremely poor due to heavy downpours. Nevertheless, the race went on. Because of the spray from the wet track, visibility was poor and the race descended into a one-lap firefight with cold tires. During the 34-driver field, Dilano's car went sideways in the middle of the track when he collided with a barrier while running in the 19th position. Dylan's automobile was tragically ripped in half when Irish motorist Adam Fitzgerald slammed into its side. The photos taken before the deadly collision made it clear how ridiculous it was to permit the race to go on in such hazardous circumstances. A tweet from Saturday night made a strong analogy between this Saturday's event and the Belgian Grand Prix in 2021. In the first photo, Red Bull Racing's Max Verstappen was seen driving behind the safety car amid the torrential rain, just moments after the race was red flagged because of the hazardous conditions. The lead car in the 2023 Formula Regional race is seen in the second picture, followed closely by several other cars. But the rest of the field was completely obscured by the heavy spray that the downpour had produced. After a first red flag, the 2021 Belgian Grand Prix eventually restarted about 3 hours later. Except there was nothing for it except to follow the automobiles due to the continuous deluge. The lead car for a pair of laps. This was done to complete the necessary number of laps to receive classification points. Unfortunately, because of the difficult weather, race director Michael Massey was forced to red flag the event once more. The severely low visibility and the slick conditions of the track were the reasons given for canceling the race. Why, one wondered, hadn't they also canceled the Formula Regional race in 2023 on that fatal July Saturday? Many contend that the circumstances on July 1st had striking similarities to the August 2019 Formula 2 race, where Frenchman Antoine Hubert, a graduate of Renault's F1 Academy, unexpectedly lost his life at the same location on the course. Owner of the team and longtime motorsports veteran Fritz van Amersfoort issued a warning regarding the risk associated with the corner combination. Even on Saturdays when it was raining, the cars that were traveling at extremely high speeds, you'll have a chance if you are hit broadside by them. Through the tire barriers, the cars return to the racetrack at a rapid pace. It is indeed a dangerous turn. The event has spurred conversations about racing safety, which is not the first occasion in 2022 that such issues have come up. Due to unfavorable weather, the Japanese Grand Prix was red flagged, and drivers have frequently voiced concerns about specific corners around the Spa-Francorchamps circuit. They must take action. In a few weeks, we'll be playing with fire once more. According to current Formula One star Lance Stroll, and not just us, the F2 kids, F3 kids, everyone that goes through that corner every week. It's a blind corner, even if someone loses their car, and it's dry. After colliding with the wall, you emerge back in the track center. An automobile is approaching you at a speed of more than 300 km/h. You're out of luck. The day following the event on July 2, just before the Formula One Austrian Grand Prix began. In memory of Dilano, there was a moment of silence. Although the racing world is saddened by his departure, Dilano's memory endures in the hearts of those who cherished his skill and tenacity, as well as those who knew him. Max Verstappen, a two-time world champion in Formula One, described it as extremely sad. He wasn't someone I knew directly. He was a promising racing driver from the Netherlands. He shared our aspirations to become Formula One drivers when we were that age. Sandra Dawson, the manager of the MP Motorsport squad, recalls Dilano as a powerful figure. He exuded confidence while driving. In September 2021, the young driver debuted in the Formula Regional European Championship on Circuit Ricardo Tormo as a guest driver for MP Motorsport. Van Hoff spent the entire 2022 season competing in the FREC with MP Motorsport. Van Hoff had signed with MP Motorsport for the 2023 campaign. Sadly, a terrible incident cut short this youthful life and potential career. Following the tragedy, the 18-year-old Dutch driver has been the recipient of hundreds of tributes on social media. Every time a motorsports incident results in a death, it's heartbreaking and serves as a reminder that we shouldn't take this deadly activity lightly. We sincerely offer our sympathies and support to Dilano van 't Hoff's family and friends. We are deeply saddened for them. Following the unfortunate death of the young prospect, Van Hoff, Formula One CEO Stefano Domenicali in Austria paid respect to the young man on social media. We are so sad to learn of the passing of Dilano van 't Hoff today at Spa-Francorchamps, he wrote in a note. Dilano died in pursuit of his dream to reach the pinnacle of motorsport. Our sympathies are with his family and loved ones, as is the case with the entire motorsport community. As we reflect on the tragic loss of Dilano van 't Hoff, the echoes of his passion for racing linger in our hearts. His untimely departure serves as a somber reminder of the risks inherent in the pursuit of speed and glory. In honoring Dilano's memory, let us unite in advocating for enhanced safety measures in motorsports. Subscribe to our channel for more in-depth explorations into the world of racing, where triumph and tragedy coexist on the racer's edge. Stay connected with us as we continue to unravel gripping stories from the fast-paced realm of motorsport. Together, let's ensure that every race is not only a display of skill, but also a testament to the unwavering commitment to the safety of the drivers who push the boundaries of speed and courage. Subscribe now and join us in keeping Dilano's spirit alive in our collective consciousness.